of India. So we focus about major factors. So first we will discuss about the monsoon wind. This is the major factors. Monsoon winds. Second one is jet stream. Third one is surface. Fourth one is the distance from sea. So these are the four determinant factors which determine the climate of India. So in monsoon winds, we all know that monsoon wind is the major economic wind also, which determine the whole climatic factor or as well as the economic sector of the India. So in first factor, there is a major theory which is follow for developing the monsoon winds. So we know that there is a major sea which is situated in that part, is known as the Arabian Sea, right? And that part is covered by the Bay of Bengal, right? And that portion is the northern part of India. Major Himalaya mountain and Tibetan plateau is bounded by the northern portion of the Indian subcontinent, and the southern part of the India is bounded by the two sea, the two coastal area, Arabian Sea coastal area, the western coast area and the eastern coast area, right? And the Tropic of Cancer is crossed the middle portion of the Indian subcontinent. So I just marked the Tropic of Cancer, right? And the two coastal area is the western coastal area, that part, western coastal area, and this one is the eastern coastal area. Right? So these are the two coastal area, and the monsoon wind is developed between June to September, right? So monsoon wind develop between June to September. So now we focus about how the monsoon wind is processed, right? So between June to September, there is a high pressure zone is created in the southern part of the India, right? So first point, the high pressure zone is created in the southern part of the India from the beginning of the June, right? So high pressure zone created over southern part of India, mainly over the Indian Ocean. We know that there is a frontier or boundary zone between Sri Lanka and India. So in that part the high pressure zone is created. I just marked the high pressure zone as a H. So high pressure zone is created in the southern part of the India over Indian Ocean, right? And the low pressure zone is created in the northern Tibetan and the Himalaya mountain region. So low pressure is created over that part. So I explain that part. Low pressure zone created over Himalayan and Tibetan plateau, right? So low pressure is created over the northern part of the India and the high pressure zone is created over the southern part of the India. So there is a pressure gradient force developed between that part to that part, right? And we know that the wind is blow from the high pressure to low pressure. So there is a wind system which is blow from high pressure to low pressure zone between June to September, right? We know that the monsoon wind is created between June to September. So the high pressure, from the high pressure to low pressure, there is a wind system which is blow from the southern part of the India to the northern part of the India. Is that clear? Okay, so there is a wind system which is blow from that part to that part. Okay, I just mark with the red pen. After crossing the Tropic of Cancer, there is a major changes happen between this wind system. So this wind system is known as the southwestern monsoon, right? So this red, it's known as the southwestern monsoon. Sorry. Right, so this wind system is known as the southwestern monsoon, and that time the Arabian Sea also created a low pressure zone, right? So there are two low pressure zone is created. One is in the northern side of the India, and other one is the Arabian Sea, over the Arabian Sea. So the low pressure zone is created over the Arabian Sea. So southwestern monsoon is mainly blow from Arabian Sea to the eastern part of this wind system blow from Arabian Sea to the up to the Chotanagpur Plateau. Chotanagpur Plateau is created occurred in that part. So that part is bounded by the Chotanagpur Plateau. We know that. Right. So the southwestern monsoon is mainly blow from the Arabian Sea to the Chotanagpur Plateau, up to the Chotanagpur Plateau. So this wind system is known as the Arabian Sea branch. So the monsoon wind has two branches. Number one is the Arabian Sea branch, and other one is the Bay of Bengal branch. First we focus about the Arabian Sea branch, then we will talk about the Bay of Bengal branch. So the high pressure zone is created over the southern part of the India, and the northern portion of the India is covered by the low pressure zone, right? Between June to September there is a wind system which is flow from the southern part to the northern part of the India, but after crossing the Tropic of Cancer, the wind system is changed its character and it's blow as a southwestern monsoon from the Arabian Sea to the Chotanagpur Plateau. Is that clear? So this whole wind system is known as the southwestern monsoon, and the branch name is the Arabian Sea branch. Is known as the Arabian Sea branch, right? Let's talk about the Bay of Bengal branch. So in Bay of Bengal part there is a low pressure also created over the Bay of Bengal. There is another low pressure is created over the Bay of Bengal, and the southwestern monsoon also blown from the Bay of Bengal to the eastern part of the subcontinent. So right, so this is also the southwestern monsoon part. So it's covered the West Bengal, Bihar, UP and the Arunachal Pradesh, I mean the northeastern part of the Indian subcontinent, which is mainly covered the Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, in that part, right? So it's also covered the northeastern part of the Indian continent, and we know that the northeastern part there is a one region which is Cherrapunji. Cherrapunji is the highest receiving rainfall all over the world. It's the amount of the rainfall is 1250 centimeter. It's a huge part, right? And the windward side and the leeward side of the mountain which receive very small rainfall near about 500 to 60 centimeter, which is known as Shillong, right? So Shillong is the leeward side and the Cherrapunji is the windward side, which receive the near about 1250 centimeter rainfall, right? So if I give you any questions, what is the major branch of the monsoon wind which determine the northeastern part of the Indian subcontinent? So it's known as the Bay of Bengal branch. But remember one thing, Arabian Sea branch which determine up to the Chotanagpur Plateau. Up to the Chotanagpur Plateau, this branch has no power, right? So after crossing the Chotanagpur Plateau, the Bay of Bengal branch is powerful over the, I mean the Orissa part, West Bengal and up to the northeastern part of the India. So this whole process is known as the advancing of monsoon, right? So the whole process is known as the advancing of monsoon. So I just rub it. Wait. Southwestern monsoon has two branches. Number one is the Arabian Sea branch, right, and number two is the Bay of Bengal branch. Right. So in the Arabian Sea branch, what are the major area covered is the Arabian Sea branch, the whole central part of the India up to the Chotanagpur plateau. Just remember that. And what are the major regions covered by the Bay of Bengal branch is the Orissa, West Bengal, Kolkata also. Kolkata is under West Bengal, and the whole the northeastern part, Meghalaya, Manipur, all that region is covered under the Bay of Bengal branch. Is that clear? Okay. So next part, the whole process is known as the advancement of monsoon, right? So what are the major impact of the advancement of monsoon? So for the advancement of monsoon, the whole the region, I mean the south and northeastern part of the Indian subcontinent receive huge range of rainfall. So if you all or the farmers or the workers are if they all harvest the rainwater, so it's mainly helps for the further agricultural production, right? So what is the major impact of the advancement of monsoon? Indian landmass received huge rainfall because of this monsoon. Because of this monsoon, and this rainwater helps to increase agricultural production all over the landmass. If the agricultural production is high or increase, the primary activity will also increase. So it's directly determine the Indian sector of economy, right? So this is known as the advancement of monsoon. This advancement of monsoon is happened during the June to September month. So after September month, the monsoon will retreat from the northwestern part to the Arabian Sea. So from its origin, right? So we will next focus about the retreating of monsoon. So in the last month of the September, the monsoon wind will reach in the northeastern part of the India, right? So in that part, last week of September, right? The southwestern monsoon is received in the northeastern part of the India, but after September the monsoon wind will retreat from the northeastern part to the Arabian Sea branch. So in the last week of the September, the monsoon wind retreat mean the go back, right? Go back from its original space. right? So this happens between November to December, and this monsoon name is the northeastern monsoon. So in the advancement of monsoon, the monsoon name is the southwestern monsoon. This monsoon name is the northeastern monsoon. So what are the major impact of the northeastern monsoon, right? This monsoon name is the northeastern monsoon, and which is retreat from the northeastern part to the the source region, the Arabian Sea branch. Okay, so in that part this monsoon is not powerful as the southwestern monsoon. The power is very low in the northeastern monsoon. When the northeastern monsoon is coming from the northeastern part of the Indian subcontinent, there is a major ocean. We know that the Bay of Bengal is covered in that part. So when the monsoon is reached the Bay of Bengal, the monsoon receives some moisture from the Bay of Bengal, and it became powerful, and there is one coast which is covered, that part of the eastern coast of the Indian subcontinent. The coast name is the Coromandel coast, right? Its name is the Coromandel coast. When the monsoon is reached in the Coromandel coast, it's obstruct with the plateau region of the Coromandel coast, and it happens rainfall over that region. So for that reason, the Coromandel coast receives receive rainfall in the winter season. So this is happened due to the northeastern monsoon. I just write a statement: Coromandel coast receive winter rainfall between November to December due to northeastern monsoon right. So after reaching the Coromandel coast, the monsoon winds became less powerful and it's finished. So this is the main concept of the northwestern or southeastern monsoon. I think it's clear to all of you. So I will finish with this. If you have any queries, then ask me anytime. Okay, thank you.